In this video, we will discuss about product of sums. What is max term? What is sum term? Representing product of sum in canonical form. Converting from sum of products to product of sum terms. Hello students, you are watching New Knowledge In channel. If you like this video, click the subscribe button. Click the bell button to get the notification about the upcoming videos. We'll move to the video now. Expressions are the Boolean expressions made up of sums consisting of one or more variables either in its normal true form or complemented form or combinations of both, which are then added together. So product of sum indicates we have to add the terms, that is add the literals, and then you have to find the product for that. Okay, we are finding the product for the sum terms. So first example, if you see a plus b plus c. So that is the first one, first set of max term. The product terms are otherwise called as max terms. So a plus b plus c is just I am adding the literals. Then the next term is a plus c. I am multiplying the first term and second term. That is the sum terms are there and we are finding product for the sum terms, either in complemented or uncomplemented form, dash or normal form. So variable is taken as logic 0. Here you have to consider the logic 0 as a actual value. Sum means ORing the terms, that is plus. We are going to add a plus b. Some terms are otherwise called as max terms. Example here for sum terms are a dash plus b, a plus b dash, a plus b. So the terms can be in complemented form or in non-complemented form. Canonical POS expression is represented by the symbol pi. So 1 indicates a dash and 0 indicates a here. Just opposite of the sum of products. So here we have the variables which are input variable literals. A, B, C are the 3 literals here, and for 3 input you will be getting 8 set of values. Like for 3 input 2 power n values in the truth table. So the first number 0, 0, 0 is a binary equivalent of a number 0. Next is 0, 0, 1 is the binary equivalent of the number 1. Like that you should write up to the number 7. So we are starting from 0 till 7. I have written the binary numbers. And next column is of min terms column. Min terms column already I have explained in the another video, sum of product video. If you want, you can watch that video. And small m represent the min terms. Min terms are the multiplication terms, product terms. So in min terms, a will be taken like a dash, b dash, c dash is equivalent to m naught. So a dash is, here the input is taken as 0. So 0 means the complement of a have to be taken. So that is in case of min terms. Now we are moving on to the next column, which is max term. Max term is represented by capital Mi. Okay, so I indicates 0, 1, 2, likewise the values up to 7. So in max terms you are going to find the summation a plus b plus c. So the max terms are the addition terms, min terms are the product terms. Okay, and the values will be reversed. So in max term 0 is considered as a. B value is 0 means that is considered as B. Plus C is also 0 here, that we are taking it as C. So that is equivalent to M naught. Next value, if we see M1, the input possible combinations are 0, 0, 1. So 0 you have to take it as A, plus B is given as 0 and C is having a 1 value. So it is considered as C dash. So the M1 is A plus B plus C dash. Suppose if you check with the value of M6, so 1, 1, 0. So 1 indicates A dash, another 1 indicates B dash and 0 indicates C. So we have to find the summation A dash plus B dash plus C equal to M6. Likewise for M7, 1, 1, 1. So A dash plus B dash plus C dash in terms of max terms. Those who have doubt in the min terms can watch the video SOP, sum of products video. Okay. So now we will see the problem. Derive a canonical POS expression for the Boolean function f represented by the following truth table. This is a 2016 board paper and truth table will be given to you and you are asked to find the canonical POS expression. So P, Q, R are the literals, given literal input variables here, and you will have all the set of values, and in the output column f of P, Q, R we have some certain values like 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, and we are asked to find the POS now. Product of some terms. Some terms we have to find and we have to take the product terms. We'll see the solution now. Answer is, the truth table I have taken the input values as P, Q and R. F of P, Q, R is 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. And max terms I have written for all the combinations, all the entire values, 8 values I have written. So first one is P is 0, Q is 0, R is 0. So the values are P plus Q plus R. Likewise, I have written up to the value 111. So P dash plus Q dash plus R dash. And we have to select the max terms. How will you select it now? 0 in the output column, we have to choose it. Okay, if you have 0 in the column F, if the 0 is there, then we have to take those max terms. So the first one, M naught is having a value 0 and I have put a tick mark there so that we have selected it. And in the second row, it is having a value 1, so no need to select. Third one, it is having 1, so not necessary. Next value is 1. Next output combination, the value is 0. So the value have to be taken. That is P plus Q dash plus R dash have to be taken. And in the next row, the value is 0. So we have to take P dash plus Q plus R. And in the next row, again I am having a 0. So I have to take P dash plus Q plus R dash. The remaining 2 rows are having the values as 1. So leave those things. Okay. Now we are going to take only the 4 max terms which are having the output values as 0 in 4 rows. Then canonical product of some expression is, the canonical or the standard format indicates in each and every max term should be having all the literals. You have to check whether it is having all the literals. So we have 4 terms here, 4 max terms here, and we are going to find the product for these 4 max terms. Okay, so that is said to be product of sum. So sum I did it separately, that is a max term, and we are going to find the product for all these 4 terms. So this is canonical product of sum expression. Okay, we will see another one question. So the second question is, derive a canonical POS expression for the Boolean function G represented by the following truth table. This is 2017 board paper and you have the values like X, Y, Z, 3 input combinations are given and G is considered as the output here, and you have the values like 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. I will give you 2 seconds. Just if you want, you copy it and you try to solve it and we will see the answer. I'll give you a few minutes time. Okay, we will see the answer now. So the answer is, the truth table is X, Y, Z, the input combinations are taken and the output is given as G of X, Y, Z is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. And we have to find the max term. That is the first step. So first step is, you have to check the output column. Wherever you have 0, those max terms have to be taken. So in the first row, I am having a value 0. And first of all, I have written the max term for the entire table. So all the combinations I have written. So first row I am taking, and whichever row I am selecting is marked by a red circle here. Red dot I have given to show that I am selecting those max terms. So first one is output is 0. So I am selecting the max term X plus Y plus Z. Then second row is also 0. I am taking the max terms X plus Y plus Z dash. And fourth row is also 0 and I am taking the values like X plus Y dash plus Z dash. And the last before row is also 0 and I am taking the values like X dash plus Y dash plus Z. Okay. Now the canonical product of some expression is, you have to multiply and write these max terms. So x plus y plus z into the next term into next term followed by the last term. Okay, clear? So this is product of sum in canonical form or in the standard form. Okay. Now we will see the another question which is of different type. Convert the following Boolean expression into its equivalent canonical sum of product form. So this is 2014 board paper, and here we have to convert the values into the sum of products, and the given question is having the max terms which is multiplied by the product. So it is product of sum. So here the given question is in product of sum. We are asked to convert it into sum of products. Okay, we will see now how to do this. So first I have taken a table. You can write the entire table with all the input literals ABC, and then min terms you can take, and you can take the max terms. So remember, min terms are small m and max terms are represented by capital M. And you have to remember that for the min terms, the A dash is considered as a value 0, and for max terms A is considered as a value 0. And in min terms you have to multiply the input values A dash, B dash, C dash, and in max terms you have to add the input values like A plus B plus C. So that's all. You have to remember all these basic terms about the min terms and max terms. Now we will move on to the question. The given expression is U plus V plus W, U plus V plus W dash, U dash plus V plus W, U dash plus V dash plus W dash. So this is the question, and I am going to take the equivalent max terms now. From the table you can identify easily what is the equivalent value of the first one, first max term U plus V plus W, that we have in the first column like A, first row like A plus B plus C. So that is equivalent to capital M naught. I am writing it here, capital M naught, and the next value is capital M1, and the third max term is capital M4, and the last max term is capital M7. If you want, you can write it into binary and you can find the value, or if you frame a table like this, then easily without mistake you can copy and write the values. Okay, equal to pi. I have said in the beginning itself, for this max terms you have to use the value, use the symbol pi, and within the bracket I am writing the values of capital M. So the values are 0, 1, 4, 7. Okay. Next is this is the given expression. Next we are going to convert this into sum of product terms. So sum of product have to be represented by the symbol sigma, and the simple way easily you can write the equivalent value of sum of product by checking the values which is written in the pi. So within pi we have written the values like 0, 1, 4, 7, and for sigma write the remaining left out numbers. So 0 is there already, 1 is there already, and we have to write the remaining. So 2 is missing, write it in sigma, and 3 is missing, 4 is there in pi, leave that, 5 is not there, so write it in sigma, 6 is not there, write it in sigma, and 7 is there in the pi. So this is the method of writing the equivalent value of sigma. So whatever numbers left out in the pi, you have to write it in sigma. So the values are 2, 3, 5, 6. And for 2 indicates M. Okay, but here it is in sigma. So we have to take it as a min terms now. So I am writing it like M2, smaller M2 plus smaller M3 plus smaller M5 plus M6. If you see in the previous thing, capital M naught, everything I have multiplied, and here you have the sum of product terms. So we have to add the terms, okay, M2 plus M3, that indicates sum of product terms. Okay, then see the table and write the equivalent value. So M2 you have to take from min terms column. M2 is equivalent to A dash B C dash, which is equivalent to 0, 1, 0 in binary. If you want, write the binary values and you can write the answer, or you can directly write the answer. So the answer for small M2 is U dash V W dash. Then the next M3 is U dash V W. Then M5 U V dash W. Then M6 is U V W dash. So that is the final answer. So the given expression is in product of sum and we have converted that into sum of products. You are now thorough with the sum of products and then product of sum and how to convert from one format to the another. Everything you are clear. If you have any doubt, you send it to me in the comment section. Those who didn't see the sum of products video, you can refer the link given in the description box. Thank you students. Thanks for watching this channel. Please subscribe the channel.